racing. We're gonna be starting our race here at Kansas Motor Speedway. Here for the anrs. I don't know whatever this race is called. I don't remember. But if they don't give us the names here at Kansas, we are just wrapped up qualifying cars or getting lined up and organized and sorted somewhat. We have some of the game devs here with us, Mindwalla and one of the other game devs. So for your qualifying so far goes as Kev, Chase, Kix, Braxton, Printed, Driz, Grimmy, Spacey, and Jan as your group. Dan with the, I would say, worst qualifying so far the day. We're gonna try keep eyes on the qualifying spots, but that is all we're doing for this race. A lot of cars ready to go lined up. So far, I think teammates up in the front. I think teammates. I don't know if Kev has to spot his car, so I can make a decision. Because I know these two are teammates. I don't know if Kev is a teammate. Oh, yeah. Top three all on one team. Then you go back to Braxton, which I think are Team Spacey. Yeah. And then you got another two cars. Then you got the pros with the 21. And I think the 92, if I'm correct. And then you get to the back where it's another, I think Team Spacey. And then you got Jan. Rounding out your group here. We got, so far, 9 cars ready for battle here. And Michael is doing his own thing. I don't quite care. We're over here. Getting ready to go green here. We may have some delays, but we're getting ready to fire them off. Get them ready to go green here. We're about to get ready to fire them off here at Kansas. So far, I think we're gonna get ready to go green here. I don't know. Really depending on the day, because we got ourselves 2 officials. One crazy guy on top of cars. Don't know what his deal up with everything is. We'll get ready to fire them off. Ready to go racing here. So far, we got ourselves the game creator with us, so we gotta step up the game, and we gotta. So for good luck being given out to a lot of the drivers here. We're about to get ready to go on track. So for Kev will start us off on pole. We're going to see where he finishes. So for force stage stunt, or stunt, depending on how you want to put it, is going to be 25, 25, 40. I don't know why it says 20. I guess we're doing a couple. Yeah, no, we got corrected. We're going to be going green flag racing here soon. Dan did not get off the pace. Did not get off pit road good. So for they're going to get ready to go green here. So for each line is picking where they want to go. The leader is so far picked the outside lane. A few cars right there behind him. So for 9 drivers for this race. And we're about to go green flag racing here. And the green is out. Away we go racing here at Kansas. Already a couple cars got a little loose. behind. A few drivers did not get a good day. Jan not doing as well. So far, single file out. So far, started up. One driver all the way in the back of this race so far. And I forgot to set stuff while I was away. So far, seems like Spacey did not get a good start off on this race. So for Jan, trying his way to get around everyone up on the high lane. So for printed on the bottom. And then so for printed, followed by Grimmy right there behind. Doesn't seem like Kev so far thought he's cornering getting his way around. So far the 88 goes around. Kicks goes around, he's loose. He loses a lot of track positions. Printed so far right behind Kev, trying to get to the front. Braxton with the lead. He's already taking off with that lead. Chase right there behind him, having to defend 3, 4, 5 cars behind him. 3 cars. Kev on the bottom trying to pass Chase for that position to just start reeling in Braxton from his 1 second lead. So for Jan, not really doing as best out there. Kick so far in the 88. Right though besides Grimmy. Trying to get around. I'm gonna have name tags on because that saves me a little bit of time. Braxton still with the race lead. Kev so far catching up. Already a few tenths a little faster than Chase. So far, Kev gonna start trying to reel Braxton in. Grimmy so far in the number 92. Sorry if I thought the 21 was. No, it was not. Yeah, 21's, I think, Driz, if I'm correct. So far, Grimmy so far 4th. Printed 5th. Pretty interesting group right here. Chase so far catching up. I think closer. The longer this race goes green, the quicker, the slower these guys are all gonna catch. Slower that they are gonna catch. So far, now getting the top 3 are slowly reeling Braxton in. So we are going to have a Toyota versus 2 Chevys up in the front. Grimmy so far just kind of trying to keep up pace with these guys. Fourth stage is only 25 laps, so is that enough for these guys to catch up? Kev's already trying to pass. He goes in the grass. He's going to take him. He goes around. Around Kev goes. He's going to lose a little bit of track time. Chase so far. That was not an easy thing for him. Well, not an easy thing, pretty much. So far, Chase gets the lead because Braxton, I think, was a little loose as well. And Kev just dropping all the way back to where Driz is. He's going to have to walk his way all the way back up to the front. So far, Chase in the lead. He's going to start now leaving Braxton in the dust. Very interesting lap 8 it is. And Braxton's got 1 out of 3 so far in the race. I think it was for pretty much forcing Kev to the grass. So far, Grimmy now gets a position up. He's now 3rd, printed right there in 4th, Kicks in 5th. Kev now trying to catch his way back up. He got away at least a little bit from the chaos that is behind him. Dan so far 15 seconds behind. Off pace he is. So far, we're going to see where he ends up because the D2 race was absolutely chaos in the last couple laps of having a crash on the last lap, and Michael gained the win. And almost a slide job by me. Almost. So for pretty much Chase has the lead, followed by Braxton. 2 wide behind him. Printed kicks right there behind Printed, gets the wall, he snags it. He's in the grass, he saves it though. He's able to keep it going. 12 laps in this race, so for a few more laps to go for the stage. So for Kev trying to get around Grimmy. Grimmy's up on the top lane, kicks on the bottom. Braxton's trying to, I think, try to get that lead back from Chase. And Kev, so far, trying to get right up back at him. Seems like Printed is having some issues back there. Kev, so far, trying to get around Grimmy or push him, depending on how you see it. So far, he is trying to get up to that front group. Kicks and Printed trying to also catch back up. Grimmy's right there. Kev's on the inside. He's trying to get around him. Braxton so far still trying to get that lead from Chase. And Kev got around Grimmy. He's now starting. Kev's gonna start getting up to the front. So for Braxton, right there at the bottom, he's gonna do a slide job on Chase. Kind of slide job, really. More like, I think Chase hit a wall. So far, Chase loses the lead. Kev right there behind him with a huge run behind him. So far, Kev already passing Chase. He was second and then went all the way back to 6th place. And then now he's all the way back up here. Right behind Braxton. He repays Braxton. He goes in the wall. Hard. And that is a yellow flag. And Braxton's up and oval. Kev guys payback on Braxton for that move. And the race is back to the yellow. If Alex is confused on what happened, I got that footage. So for everyone single follow, it's yellow flags back in the air. Pit road may be open, I think. Pit road is open. Pit road is open. Driver's gonna go in, take some gas, kicks, not taking it. Kicks, Spacey, not going to pit road. Braxton does not as well. Jan doesn't as well, but I think Jan kind of realized he needs some gas. So for Kicks with the race lead. Followed by Spacey, Braxton, and Jan is your nice top 4 of the day. Couple cars get out pit road, and it seems like Grimmy gets out first before everyone else. He wins the race off pit road. Kev right there behind. Chase as well. And then Printed and Grimmy. That's not right. Driz, my bad. Sorry. Printed won pit road. Race off pit road. Drivers are going to be choosing, I think this time, if I'm correct. Choose this time. And they're going to get ready to go racing. That's if we don't have shenanigans like that. There we go. So for Grimmy, right there, a bunch of cores right there, ready to go back green flag. Chase in the fictional, very fictional, third lane. I think maybe it's because someone's not giving him room to, go in. There you go. So far, we're gonna get ready for the restart zone here with only 6 laps, with coming to 5 to go. Here, racing at Kansas. So for Grimmy gets a little loose off the restart, he does not get a good start. He checks up everyone behind him. So for with 5 to go in the stage, Braxton already trying to get to that lead. So far, with a bunch of cars right there. 3 full wide behind them. So for Kicks, right there in the lead. Jan right there behind. Spacey's right there as well. And a big group of cars Grimmy around with Driz. The pros, I think teammates so far got wrecked by just going 3 wide. Not enough room between them. Jan so far going all the way back. Going backwards in the race. And Jan goes on the bottom. Chase is also there. I guess we're not throwing yellows. Yellow's out now. Caution's out. The racing back to the line. Kicks will take it. Unchallenged from Spacey. Braxton going pit road again. I don't know why he is. So for, I think I got this wrong. So for stage 1 is going to be interesting. Jan 1 out of 3 for whatever that was. So for Driz catching up to the group. Nice drift as well, I might add to that. Really good drift. Pit road is open again, and covers are gonna... Everyone who just went in pit road are going back in. I think most guys are gonna stay out. Some guys are gonna go in. Pit strat is really interesting for this race today. Kicks has enough, I think, the top 2 have enough to make it. Because I think stage is gonna be oval. So I think everyone's everyone's staying out. But next time, stage is oval. That's stage or no? I need the answer, guys. Okay. So Kicks gets the stage win. Stage number 1 win goes to Kicks for this race. So for Kicks gets stage number 1 of the race. Next time, everyone's going a little bit mistakes here and there. I think Kicks got the limiter, so he's gonna just drive straight through pit road. Grimmy's gotta go, so Grimmy, we'll see you next time for D1. Kicks had a lovely issue on pit road, so Kicks is gonna get back to the front. Next stage, 50 laps. So we're gonna sit and watch the chaos go. Next stage is also another 25. We just mount up like normal people. Saves some time. So for everyone in pit road, we're gonna spectate race off pit road. So we're gonna sit right here. So for that was your race off pit road. 7 drivers remain. I think 2 drivers left. So it's now a 7-call battle for the lead. For a race win to be more fair. And that's gonna be a very interesting. So for cars they're gonna be choosing this time. So for Kev chooses the very outside lane. Same goes with Spacey, Chase, and I think Braxton is picking the bottom. 7 drivers remain in this race. Alright, no, nothing. Good to know. And the green flag's back in the air. We're going racing back here at Kansas. I think we may have a little rivalry brewing today. Braxton and Kev, maybe some rivals to watch for this race. So the rivalry is brewing. So for a big group of cars right there, Kicks right there in the bottom. Braxton does not try to get it. He tries to get it through, but it's just a big group of cars you gotta walk your way through. Kev, so far in the lead, he's gonna start going with the race lead. And I think someone goes around. Another driver goes. Today, Driz goes away. All the pro drivers just kind of store and parked for today. So far, we got one less car. 6 drivers out on the track today. Kev with a huge lead. Spacey, Chase trying to get their way through. Chase goes in the grass. He goes around. Braxton gets around him. something kind of happened. So for Printed right there behind Kicks. Stage 1 winner. So for Kev taking the lead, he's going to start getting away a little bit. But if he makes a mistake, Kicks right there on his door. Well, back bumper-ish. So for Kev lost the lead. Kicks is now the race leader. Kev right there behind. Printed right there trying to close in that gap between those two. So far not quite as working well. Spacey's right there trying to see if he can defend Braxton's kind of speed. Kind of defending-ish, not really. But hey, good eye to keep out for is Braxton. He's a hard charging car of the day. He's one of the hard charging vehicles of the day. But the true question is, can he do it consistently enough to get that lead back? Reminder, we got only a handful of laps left. Handful of laps left in the stage. That will bring another yellow for everyone to come bunch back together. Everyone. So for Kev, still trying to get back to Kicks. So for with the lead, I think we got a dominant car of the day. It's Kicks with the dominant car of the day, followed by Kev, Printed, Chase, and Braxton. Pretty much. That's pretty much their top, really, couple cars that are hard, like, cars that if they pass someone, they're going to be catching up to someone, or vice versa. Or they're fast enough, but then they lose the lead and they go all the way to the back. So some of those drivers is Chase and Spacey. Kind of like, they get track position, but, like, they're good anywhere else, but as soon as they get that lead, it's like, it's pretty much gone. Either the stress gets to them and they lose. Anyway, Printed so far catching up to them. There is going to be a noticeable gap. 2 seconds, 2.4 seconds away from the top 3 is 4th. Top 3 under a blanket. 3 guys battling it out for the lead. So far, 3 cars are all battling it out. 2 Chevys, 1 Toyota. Seems like Kev slowing up the Toyota up just enough. And so far, Spacey seems like he's catching up. He's now 1.4 seconds behind. Seems like these guys are, like, trying to keep a Chevy front to the, well, to the front. It seems like Printed did not get good. He lost a position. Well, he's lost a lot of time to these guys. Lost a lot of time. He lost 2 more spots. Spacey now second. So for Kev and Kicks, Corny just a little bit further ahead. Kev gets a run on Kicks. I think Kicks hit a slight wall. So for Printed loses 2 spots of the day. Now 3 seconds behind the leader. So for Kev, now leaving second behind, he's gonna start taking off with the lead. And so far, looking back, so far Chase has taken third from Spacey, since the Chevy 1, 2, and 3, and Toyota 4, 5, 6, and then Ford 7, 8, and then another Chevy in ninth. I think that's the order so far, pretty much. Kicks with a huge run. Kev had something to do, or something happen, and it's like lead changes are happening between two drivers so far. Chase is coming to the picture, right? Just showing up in the picture, pretty much. In other words, new words come showing up in the picture. Green flag pit stops are happening. Braxton comes in pit road, but he speeds in pits. He's gonna be held for a little bit. This is gonna be a interesting pit strat for these guys. Fuel strat, since how there's not as many cars, there's not as many yellows, so these things will stretch really far out in the greens. So far, if Kicks can hold his lead so far of 1.3 seconds over second, he pretty much has this win in the bag. This second stage win, we may get a driver who stage sweeps this thing with two fast cars right behind him trying to chase him back down for that lead. So far, it seems like Kicks, so far, with only a handful of laps to go, if he has enough to make it, he's going to get another stage win of the day. But, since we have a few more laps to go, we have a handful of laps to go, coming to 3 to go of the race. 3 more laps to go for the stage, and then white flag. Someone's spinning the back. Kev got a little loose. And Spacey's caught up to him. So, not the best day for these guys. They don't want to make as many mistakes. So far, Kicks, so far with the lead. He's slowly losing that lead to Chase, who's right behind him, catching up ever so slightly. And we only have a few more laps to go. I think 2 to go. Or 3 to go. 1 or 2 options. So, last chance of any of these guys crashing. But if they do wreck, they gotta hope Kicks makes a mistake on the race back. And we're coming to the white flag for the stage. And Kicks is gonna be dominating this. Dominated fashion. Will take the lead. Well, take the race win. But I'm calling it a little too early. He could still make a mistake out there. Kev made it one. He lost, I think, a position and a lot of time. Kick still has that. It's white flag. Kick still has the opportunity to lose that. Kicks will win stage number 2 of the day. I think also stage 1. It's just a little small. Dominating fashion. We may get a stage sweep of this. Another speed in pit road, and that's Braxton. And looks like Kev. Yeah, Kev also sped in pit road, so they're going to be held a little bit. Braxton, the 1 call lap down in this race. Yeah, not happy. Kev and Braxton rivals. And I also think Spacey also sped in pit road. So for Braxton, the only lap call of this race. We got one lap call in this race. It's getting very interesting here. Final stage is only a handful of laps. Well, another handful. Not really a handful. It's more like 40. So there is going to be pit stops, and this one green flag pit stops may happen. Braxton not being a lap down is going to affect this. So for choose cone is activated, so they're going to be picking lanes, and I think Braxton is not going to let Kev get so by. So we're going to be watching Braxton on the restart. We're going to be spectating Braxton on the restart because this rivalry is going to go somewhere in the race. So for Braxton on the bottom, this is going to be very interesting because I think Kev really wants to be up there with his, his Chevrolet teammate. But I don't think he can when the Toyotas are right there behind him. And the green flag's back underway here for the final stint, more likely, of the race. If we learned nothing from this race, it is going to be Braxton and Kev are going to have a little bit of rivalry happening. And I'm not sure if Braxton's going to get a blue flag or not. If he can get that lead and a caution coming out right behind him, he's going to get his lap back. But if he doesn't, sucks to be him. I'm trying to be a little nicer to him, but nah. So it seems like Spacey's blocking Kev from passing him pretty much, and Braxton passing Chase so for no position really. For no position. Printed so for trying to get around, try and get to kicks so you can pass him. It seems like Chase is blocking Braxton. I was saying Chase is blocking himself, which is an interesting. Braxton in the wall. He's gonna lose some time. Kev finally got around Spacey. It only took him, a few laps, and Braxton made a good charge. And Spacey's trying to pass Kev again. Spacey really trying to get Kev. But also, as of now, it seems like the back markers so far very entertaining. Front runners are also it's a very interesting race so far. Braxton the only lap down call really. So he has the free pass. I just don't know if we fixed the laps. So in reality, I think maybe Braxton is like the one car on the lead lap fighting for position. Just no one fixed laps. I'm just gonna ask Spacey, like, hey, is Braxton, like, because I think Braxton, like, he was already one lap down, and then you just kind of forgot to fix everyone's lap back, or just tell Braxton to pit next time, or, like, just fix everyone's lap, and then open pits. And so I see, oh, I'm like, yeah, because, I don't know, I'm talking to myself. So for, I don't think Braxton is a lap down, he's fifth. I am ignoring the tickle for a little bit because I think Spacey forgot to change laps because Braxton got the free pass. And he battle up there in the front, chasing Printed. Anyway, we're gonna forget about Braxton being a lap down and the whole the little thing behind, and we're just gonna forget about it. And we're gonna focus on this battle here for a second between Chase and Printed. And then Kick's just kind of driving off from the group. Because that's kind of what's happening. That's kind of what's happening. I should say. Actually, I'm gonna. I think Kick stage sweeping this is a possibility because Chase is right behind him, and I think Printed not really having a good best of day because Chase raced him rough, like extremely rough, while he was trying to pass. So I don't know if they're gonna be trading paint with all the Chevys. So for Kev on the bottom, he's gonna be pushing against Printed, and they're side by side. Kev now taking third, and he's now gonna see if he can catch up to the other cars. Printed. Again, it seems like Toyota and Chevy do not like each other this race. There's 3 Toyotas, 3 Chevys. They do not like each other at all in this race. Braxton and Kev don't like each other. Seems like every Toyota that I've seen so far, Chevy try and pass, they put them in the wall, they have blocked them, they've done everything in their power to keep them behind. I think maybe that the fact is maybe because the Chevys are 1, 2, 3, and then Toyotas are 4, 5, 6. But I don't know, just me, I guess. Think it's weird. Pretty much. This is a race where you guys can sit back, relax, and enjoy the show, I guess, in a simple term. Enjoy the show, enjoy the race, pretty much, because it's very boring, and it seems like a few drivers are muted, and I'm not gonna say anything. Chase so far catching up to Kicks so far. Want to keep an eye out on that. So far, Kicks, Chase right there behind each other, racing their way for the lead. And it looks like everyone trying to get that lead so far. Wrong person. So far, Kev. So far, Thord. Thord printed fourth. Spacey Thord Braxton last. So something happened to him. Chevys have really pulled away here on this track. They have all, or just 2 Chevys have pulled away from everyone else. Another Chevy is another 2 seconds in front of another of a car, and then the just front 2 have just pulled away by a lot. So green flag pit stops are gonna be a thing, and it's gonna be interesting to see who gets the lead. So far, very sleepy kind of race. So far, I could possibly. I'm gonna go on commercial break here because it is a very long green flag run. So crank it up. So we're back from commercial break so far, and we're only a small couple laps to go, roughly. Still long way to go, but still a way to go. So for Chase is caught up to the race leader. Kev has also started to catch up. Spacey really fall off from pace here, so the leader is gonna start catching him really quickly. Chase so far trying to go for the lead. They are really trying to catch up. It is getting darker here at Kansas, so it's starting to turn into a night race. So far, everyone so far just kind of racing around the track so far. A few of them are just kind of taking a pace to it. So far, the top five, well, top four really just have a pace. Like, every single car has just a pace so far. Kev has caught up to these guys, the leaders, so Chevy 1, 2, 3 looks a little bit interesting. So for pretty much everyone, so for 1, 2, 3, and Braxton just somewhere else in the track. He's really fourth or fifth, and fifth. So for Kicks, Chase, and Kev, 1, 2, 3. So far with only 10 laps to go, and these guys have really, I think, either one stretched that field until it just is going, or these guys are gonna have to start pitting soon. So for Kicks, Chase trying to pass him on the bottom, right there. All these guys are teammates. So teammates 1, 2, 3. Kicks so far in the lead. So for dominant car of the day, Kicks of the all people. Kicks. Started mid pack. More like right behind Chase. So it's kind of like the inverted, I think, pace lap, pretty much. It's literally the inverted of that, because Kev is now third, Chase is now second. He didn't change anything, but Kix is now in the lead. Kix was third starting the race, I think. I'm not 200 on that. But so far, top three cars all still right behind each other, pretty much. They're all like right after one after the other. So for Kicks blocking Chase, Kev so far losing a little bit of ground. Pretty much the good question is, are they gonna catch up to lap traffic, and when will they start catching to traffic? Catch up to traffic. Catch up. Catch up to traffic. That's good, interesting. Yeah, totally. I'm gonna just say you're still. Oh, we got a car in the grass. That's Chase. Chase is all the way in the grass, or he missed pit road. Pit stops happening right here at the track. So far, Kev takes the lead. Chase having pit road troubles of this day. Kick so far staying out as long as he can. Kev going to pit road. This track is a very interesting track because if you go too fast in pit road, you're gonna make a mistake. So for Kicks, so for taking the race lead, he's gonna be catching two cars, and he hasn't gotten pit road yet. So the next car, really, who will inherit the lead is whoever's out, whoever's out on track as of now. So that would be Spacey out. That would be Spacey who is still there in the front. So Spacey, if he stays out, he stretches this thing in just a little bit longer. Or Chase, really. A lot of these guys are just still on track. Kicks is still on track. He is still in the lead. He's gonna win this thing. He has stretched this thing as much as he can. Either he's gonna run out or he's gonna just have enough. Okay. So for Kicks is just dominating this race. So for so for literally everyone in this race, dominating. I think Kicks is out of gas. I think he's out of fuel. This is gonna be a true race to the line. Back to the start finish line. If I think Kicks is trying to fuel save this thing. He gave one position back to a core. So that is the Spacey in pit road. Literally more cores. Kicks is in pit road. He forgot the he made an error. He forgot the pit limiter and everything. He's gonna have to go all the way back. He's gonna be losing time. Kev is gonna be your race leader. If he can I think catch up to Braxton to Phil. Braxton's out of gas. Kev catching up to Braxton. If Braxton has enough fuel, I think if Braxton has enough, I'm not 200 on who's the leader. I'm going to say it's Kev. Braxton blocks Kev. He's going to go around. He's going to get loose. He's going to save it. Chase is right there, battling for that lead. Battle for the race lead so far between Kev and Chase. 1-2. Racing for that lead. Kicks had it in the bag and messed up on pit road. Pit road troubles cost a win. Chase is going to win it here at Kansas. Kicks wins it here at Kansas. With the absolute bonkers of a race end. Braxton getting another warning out there for interrupting that. Kicks had it in the bag, lost it. Kicks, you had that. So we're gonna be done. Yo, see you guys later.